Imagine a young boy from a small French city whose curiosity and intellect would one day challenge the very foundations of politics in France. This is the story of Emmanuel Macron, a journey from ambition and controversy to becoming the youngest president in French history. Emmanuel Macron was born on December 21, 1977, in the city of Amiens, in northern France. His family was part of the educated middle class. His father, a respected neurologist, and his mother, a physician and professor. Growing up in this intellectually vibrant environment, Macron was surrounded by books, debates, and deep conversations that shaped his thinking early on. Even as a child, he stood out for his intelligence, curiosity, and eloquence. From a young age, Macron displayed a fascination with philosophy and literature. While most of his peers were focused on teenage hobbies, he was reading the works of great thinkers like Hegel and Nietzsche. His deep thinking and analytical mindset were not only signs of his intellect, but a reflection of how he viewed the world. These early readings formed the philosophical foundation that would later shape his political ideology and leadership style. A significant moment in his teenage years came when he met Brigitte Trogneux, his high school literature teacher. She quickly recognized that Macron was no ordinary student. Their connection evolved beyond the classroom into long, thoughtful discussions about literature, politics, and life. While their personal relationship would become the subject of public scrutiny due to the age gap, it also played a pivotal role in Macron's personal and intellectual development. Brigitte encouraged him to think independently, to write boldly, and to speak with conviction. Her support boosted his self-confidence and helped him refine his rhetorical and storytelling skills, qualities that would later define his political voice. After high school, Macron pursued philosophy at Paris-Nanterre University, and later joined Sciences Po to study political science and public administration. These academic experiences expanded his understanding of society and power, but Macron didn't stop there. Ambitious and determined to rise, he applied to and was admitted to the elite École Nationale d'Administration, ENA, the finishing school for many of France's top political leaders. His time at ENA gave him insider access to the state's bureaucratic structures, and taught him how power works from within. In 2004, Macron graduated from ENA and entered public service as an inspector of finances. He quickly earned a reputation for his sharp mind and ability to navigate complex financial systems. But government work alone did not satisfy him. In 2008, he joined the investment bank Rothschild & Company, where he managed multi-billion euro deals. One of the most notable was Nestlé's acquisition of a division of Pfizer. This experience gave him not only financial clout, but also high-level contacts in the worlds of business and politics. By 2012, Macron returned to public service. President François Hollande appointed him as Deputy Secretary General at the Élysée Palace. He became a key economic advisor to the president during a time of financial uncertainty in Europe. His pragmatism and communication skills made him stand out. In 2014, he was appointed Minister of Economy, Industry, and Digital Affairs. Macron used this position to push for bold reforms aimed at liberalizing the French economy. One of his landmark initiatives was the Macron Law, which introduced changes to labor regulations, opened up protected professions, and encouraged entrepreneurship. Although these reforms were controversial, especially within the Socialist Party, they demonstrated Macron's determination to modernize the French economy and his willingness to challenge the political status quo. Realizing that his centrist and reformist ideas did not fully align with the existing party lines, Macron made a daring move. In 2016, he resigned from his ministerial post and launched a brand new political movement, En Marche. Unlike traditional parties, En Marche was built from the ground up, focusing on grassroots support and direct engagement with citizens across France. Macron toured the country, listened to people's frustrations, and proposed a new political vision, one that rejected the old left-right divide and focused on pragmatic solutions. In 2017, Macron ran for president against seasoned candidates. Despite lacking a traditional party structure, his campaign gained massive momentum. He appealed to young voters, professionals, and centrists alike. In the first round, he secured the most votes, and in the second, he defeated far-right candidate Marine Le Pen, with over 66% of the vote, becoming the youngest president in French history at the age of 39. But the presidency came with major challenges. In 2018, France witnessed the rise of the Yellow Vest protest, initially sparked by fuel taxes but quickly evolving into a broader movement against inequality and economic hardship. Macron faced fierce criticism, with many accusing him of favoring the elite. In response, he launched a national debate, implemented tax reforms, and increased the minimum wage, but tensions lingered. Internationally, Macron positioned himself as a central figure in the European Union. He advocated for greater EU integration, environmental reform, and a united European defense policy. On global issues like climate change, he became a vocal leader pushing for international cooperation. During the COVID-19 pandemic, Macron faced one of the biggest crises of his presidency. France underwent multiple lockdowns, healthcare systems were stretched, and the economy suffered. His government responded with large financial aid packages and a nationwide vaccination campaign. While not without criticism, Macron's leadership during the crisis earned him both praise and scrutiny. In 2022, he faced Marine Le Pen once again in the presidential election. With a campaign focused on economic stability, European unity, and social reform, Macron secured a second term, becoming the first French president in 2 decades to be re-elected. Today, Emmanuel Macron is seen as one of the most influential and controversial figures in modern French politics. He redefined the political center, challenged traditional party structures, and brought a technocratic, reformist approach to the presidency. His journey from a bookish teen in Amiens to the Élysée Palace is a testament to how intellect, ambition, and boldness can converge to reshape the future of a nation.